We are here. We are here. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What's your name?
Forrest Gregory White.
Forrest. How you doing, Forrest? Where are you from?
Macon County, Tennessee.
Okay, okay. How old are you, Forrest?
34.
34. And you are homeless, right?
I am homeless.
Okay. How long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless off and on for since 2012. I'd be homeless for 2 or 3 months to a year. Then I'd be off the streets for 3 months to a year, and then back on them. It's always on and off, and it's due to addiction.
Okay. You said it's due to addiction.
Yeah.
What are you addicted to?
I am addicted to opiates. I'll do any drug that I can get a high with that'll change my mind's perspective of reality, but I prefer downers.
Okay. How long have you been addicted to opioids?
Since 15.
15. Was there like a traumatic event in your life that made you turn to drugs, or what made you turn to drugs?
I think it was a lot of things, really, I don't know. When I was 2, my mom took off with a dude, ran to Florida, left me at a crack dealer's house. My aunt and uncle found me, subpoenaed her to court, got custody back of me. I lived with them, started smoking pot, never really done any hard drugs. My mom come back into my life when I was 15, wanting custody of me. I let her get custody of me. That was the worst decision I ever made, because she didn't know how to be a mom then either. She's a great mom now to my brothers, but back when I was born, I was her first child, so she wasn't all that great. And she made a lot of mistakes with me. Instead of telling me not to do drugs, she would do drugs with me.
Okay.
And she changed her life around, got saved, gave her life to Christ, goes to church all the time now, and she quit cold turkey, and she thinks that because she can do that, everybody ought to be able to do that.
Right. So you struggle with quitting cold turkey?
I struggle with sobriety, period.
Okay.
Really.
So you've been in rehabs and
I have.
things? None of that works?
Not really. They're a double standard. I mean, the same people that are running those rehabs are the same people going home later that day and slinging dope, so they got more people to put back through their revolving door.
Right. Wow. So out here, how do you survive out here? Get money to eat or do things of that sort.
Man, believe it or not, God provides everything.
Okay.
I can think of something. I ain't even got to pray to him. I'll just be thinking of what it is that I need, and I'll find it on the side of the road, or somebody will walk up and hand it to me.
Right.
God, really.
Is that the same way you support your habit?
Huh?
Is that the same way you support your habit through God?
I honestly can say that I've not purchased, paid for drugs since being out here on the streets.
Okay.
They just fall into my hand. I don't know, I guess I manifest them or something.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Kids?
I do. I have 4 sisters and 4 brothers.
Okay. Have they tried to help you, get clean or?
Right now, my brother Caleb and my brother Josh, they want to help. They don't really want to help get clean, They don't care if I'm clean or not, because it doesn't really affect who I am. Because it's the drugs don't even get me high no more anyways. It's just I'm doing them to get off sick.
Okay.
And plus, now I can't do opiates because I'm in the Suboxone clinic. So if I do any opiates now, it's throw me into reciprocated withdrawals.
Okay. Now, back to the opiates. How do you do the drug?
When I was using, I was a IV user.
IV user?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Do you have any children?
I do not, that I know of.
Okay, not to know of. Okay. Do you have any regrets or things that you wish you could have changed that'll help you not be in this situation that you are in?
I wish that if I could go back and never have stuck in a needle in my arm, that would have been the first thing I changed. The second thing I changed is I wouldn't have quit school when I was 15.
So it's about ninth grade.
Mm-hmm.
You dropped out at ninth grade?
Yep. And the third thing that I would change, if I could change a third thing, would have been that I would have stayed with my aunt and uncle. I would have never allowed my mom to have gotten custody back of me. Because I believe that's what made my life take, like, I don't know, my life was good all the way up until her. I don't know.
Oh, what's some of the activities you, excuse me, what's some of the activities you done when you were younger?
Play
You said
guitar,
your life was good. What's some of the things that you were doing?
farming, play guitar. I sang a lot because I'm a musician. I like to skate. I like riding motorcycles. I love working, believe it or not. I love working. I just ain't got a job right now. I lost my ID up there at the House of Blues and ain't been able to get one since.
What brings you joy in, these difficult times?
I'd say my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, she's like a female version of me. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. We met, and like, soon as we met, we got together. Like, didn't even beat around the bush, nothing. It was bam, we was it. We was going to move in together, and we was going to do the damn thing.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it. I mean, she's out here suffering and struggling with me. There's not too many girls that would do that, you know. There's not too many females that could do this and be content with it.
Yeah. Does she also use opiates?
She used to.
Okay, so she's clean?
Yeah.
Is she trying to help you?
She is. She goes to this boxing clinic with me and goes to see my recovery coach and stuff like that.
Okay. What's some of the worst things that you've seen out here in the streets?
The worst things?
Yes.
The worst things I've seen is like the homeless getting into it with other homeless people. I mean, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Another one is like society at a large, like the churches, your religious part of society, they like to help pitch in and do what they can to help us. But for the most part, it seems like main society really don't like the homeless all that much.
Okay. Any maybe robberies or any horrible things that you've seen happen?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I went to prison in 2018 for counterfeit money and for manufacturing and delivery and possession of methamphetamine.
Okay.
And I done 5 years in prison day for day. And the whole time I was in there, I only saw 2 stabbings. And both of them was like, pretty good, legit reasons to get stabbed over.
Yeah. Maybe they stole something?
Yeah, like in prison, if you get stabbed, it's because you done something.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna get stuck on to get stuck on.
Right.
You know?
Right. Anything you want to let people know in the world or whoever would see this, struggling with addiction, any wise words you could let them know?
Yeah, stay off hard drugs, smoke weed, and just let weed be it, and never, ever, ever touch a needle. Never.
Now, just a few more questions. You said you use the needles. Were they always new needles or clean needles, or you sometimes,
Sometimes they weren't always new needles. Sometimes they were old needles. Sometimes I found needles on the side of the road, picked them up, bam,
You weren't really nervous of what the needle can contain, maybe any diseases or things.
Never crossed my mind until I went to the hospital and had a positive hit for HIV, but ended up not being positive. It ended up being negative, that I didn't have it. Right. But still, where it hit on positive the first go around, it kind of scared me, and that was a big wake up call. And I put the needle down for a little while after that, and I picked it back up again. Now I'm in the Suboxone clinic. I haven't got a choice but to leave it alone.
Yeah. You're in the clinic and you're doing that to get better. Anything you're working towards? Like, how are you working towards maybe getting housing?
I've got 2 checks in my wallet. One is to get my birth certificate with and my ID with. We've just not had a day to where we've been able to make it to the DMV to do it.
Yeah.
But we are, me and my girlfriend are on the list for couples housing.
Okay.
We're through People Loving Nashville. We got some year bus passes coming Wednesday that we have to go pick up. So we're really trying our best. Like, there's nothing keeping me from working. I've worked down here in Nashville before.
Yeah.
I used to work at Miss Kelly's in Printers Alley. I've done the staff zone down here before. Worked at Fleetwood Mobile Homes, worked at McDonald's. I was maintenance man at McDonald's. It's just like, shit happens, and then you have to start all over from scratch.
Yeah.
That would be something else I would say, is don't fuck up. Because if you fuck up and slip one time,
Yeah.
that one time could send it all down the drain, and then you got to build back from route 1.
Yeah.
And you can't start halfway in the middle, which would be a little easier and better if you could start in the middle. No, society at large is going to make sure you start from ground zero all over again and have to.
Anything bad personally happened to you out here? Any other times you were homeless? Anything happened to you?
No, other than a dude selling me some fucking gravel one time.
Gravel?
Yeah, I've not had nothing bad happen to me out here.
Okay.
Usually the homeless out here, for the most part, look out for the homeless. Like, even the ones that get into it with each other will defend each other when it comes to like somebody who's part of society.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you're in that clinic. You know, it's helping you get clean. I hope that you stay clean. Work towards having a better quality of life. Do you have any dreams that you still want to accomplish?
Yes, I want to sell some of my songs. I have like 280 original songs that I wrote myself, and I would love to sell them or do something with them. Maybe get in a studio.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to be a singer and a songwriter.
Yeah. Do you have a quick song that you can let us hear? Yeah.
One of my originals?
Sure.
Yeah. Ain't it funny how life slips away? Life's lessons learned through mistakes we've made. And if I could do it all again, the question lingers, will life be better then if you could live your life over and over again? If you could do it all over, would you do it, my friend?
That's pretty good, man. You have a great voice, honestly.
Thank you.
You have a great voice. I like that, a lot of people may see this, and they're gonna remember you, man. That was great. But I appreciate your time, Forrest. Wish you the best, and thank you.
Thank you.